Should I just stare directly at the camera?
No, I was looking at Chloe.
Caleb, you know how this works.
You can go both.
Just like...
You can switch
Don't
back
be
and forth.
awkward, Caleb.
You can switch back and forth, Caleb.
Hi, I'm Caeleb Bridgins. I'm a senior. It's been going all right.
Okay. What is the most challenging task as a senior?
I'd say deciding on college and like having to like figure all that out and like apply for scholarships, and it's like a lot of stuff. I'd say senioritis is like, I guess when you want school like to be over, like you just want to like get out. And I feel like I had that the first day when I came back, and then I was like surrounded by everybody in the hallway. I was like, I can't wait to graduate. I'd say out of the core subjects, probably history. No, I've never used a creative excuse, but I think, like, since all my extracurriculars like take me out of school, then I get extended due dates a lot of times, which is nice. I'd say a lot of my teachers have had an impact on my life, just like being super like caring. But definitely my cross-country coaches and Coach Francis and Coach Foster and Coach Johnson, like they're always just like able to make jokes with you, and like, you know, they really treat you as like family, which has been nice, especially when you're having like a hard time. And then I'd say our debate coach, Miss Bogey, and yeah, and she's also had an impact, I guess, by like teaching me everything about debate and like creating like a passion, and like just getting me passionate about it. My advice would be to try to talk to as many people as you can, and like just make as many friends. And don't ever take anything for granted, because while the 4 years does last a long time, you always wish the good memories could last a lot longer. I guess the highlight of my year would have been cross-country season, and not one specific moment, and even though I didn't do as well this year as I would have liked, I think just like I felt like I grew a lot closer to everyone there. And yeah, I guess it's also really sad to be leaving my team, but I think just like the entire season, getting like, even though I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. every morning to go to practice, but like just getting to be with them, and like, you know, it was nice. In 10 years from now, I guess I hope to be a part of like a part of the production of like a major film. Because film is something I want to get into. It's what I'm planning on majoring in. And I think it would be so cool to work on something like big that like everyone like knows, and I can be like, yeah, you know, I was a part of that. I'd say the most influential person was probably my mom. She's been through a lot, especially this year, but like she's always like caring for other people, especially like me and my brother, and like always puts us before like herself, and it's like I just like can't imagine. I just try and like live up to her. No, because I don't really care or follow them.
Finish the following statements. I am always happy to see
My friends. My family.
I am inspired by
I just answered this tonight.
Okay,
I don't.
well, like, that's like influential, like, and not inspirational. but we can skip.
Jesus?
Okay. I am disappointed with these questions.
My answering of these questions. Currently, I'm waiting on to see if I get accepted into the honors college for UT because I've applied like in November and I still haven't heard back. And they're supposed to come out in February, so I'm waiting for that. Anything, because I remember everything. I think my greatest fear is not being a great like father to my children, because like I have issues with my dad, but I just want to make sure that I do better than I guess he did. I think understanding of each other, and that goes to like, I guess like arguments happen, but as long as you can understand, what everybody's feeling, I feel like you can still get along. And I think it like helps when like your friend is hurting too, if you can like be understanding and compassionate, even if you haven't like experienced that before. You can't get how do you get described by an ice cream flavor? They don't have personalities, but I like cookies and cream. Like any meal, because I love eating food. Yes, I am, a lot. So I'm part of the cross-country and track team, student council president. I'm in debate. I'm in media. I'm also in Blue Crew, technically. I'm the secretary for that, even though I've never done anything for it. I'm a part of Panther Ambassadors. I'm on our class reunion and public relations committee, and I think that's it. Not really, just church. But yeah, nothing else besides that. I guess running, I enjoy taking pictures. And I guess just like watching movies and TV. I couldn't speak until I was 3, like at all. I had to disconnect between my like brain and my vocal cords. So even though I like could understand things and wanted to say stuff, apparently I couldn't. I don't remember any of this, but I apparently used to know sign language like really well, and that's how I would communicate with my mom. Don't be so annoying. I guess I have a lot. Like I'm probably fiddling with my hands right now, but one of my, I guess, favorites is just like flipping my keys in and out. World peace. I do. I actually, see, I don't know if you can see this, but right here I have 2, and that's actually from cross country when a dude ran on me.
When you did what?
It was a regionals sophomore year. Like everybody's pushing me, I got pushed down, and then, you can't really go anywhere, so people are just running over me. And a dude's spike like went in me. It was really bad at the time, and strangely enough, I didn't feel anything until I finished. Until someone was like, "Why is your leg like bleeding out?" I was like, "Oh." Probably the people here. I mean, I guess that's really general, but like all the people I've like met and like made friends with who have like, and then all the teachers, well, like certain teachers. Not, I don't mean that in a bad way, but just the ones that like I've gotten like closer to. Where do I find that? My daily average is 5 hours and 6 minutes. And my most used app is YouTube. I don't think my top 3 songs just change, like, pretty much anytime a new song comes out and I'm like, oh, I like this. But I did just recently make a playlist for my car because I figured out how to use Bluetooth. So it's called the Caeleb Mobile. Let me actually look. Oh, Without You by the Kid Leroy. Love that song. Payphone by Maroon 5 is also really good. And then, oh, and then I also found the Mario Kart Wii Music on Spotify. So that one's also on the top of my playlist. Yeah.
Hey, good.
I don't have anything else to add, but I'm still trying to think about the funny story. I guess I could talk about the one freshman year. I guess one funny story I have. I guess it comes from freshman year. I was in the locker room, the cross country one, with a few other people, and they had messed up one of the ceiling tiles and like knocked it out of the place by like throwing stuff at it. So I thought I would be a good person and throw stuff at it to knock it back into place. But the problem was, as I was throwing stuff up, with my back turned to the door, our coach walked in and then just saw me throwing stuff at the ceiling with a messed up ceiling tile, and then he got pretty mad at me.
All right. So nothing else?
What do most people say for something else?
Like a little tidbit of.
Oh,
Something to say at the audience.
like give an example. I'm like,
Like, love yourself, love everyone else in your family, like that type of stuff, like a signing off type thing.
I love you guys. You guys are all.
Chloe!
I love you guys. You guys are I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Almost as amazing as me.